Yo guys, welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're talking about Deadrop and Snapshot 5 and more, and how you can get into Deadrop and play it right now and get exclusive benefits. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it. One of the first questions might be, what is Deadrop? So let's go over it real quick. So if you guys don't know, Deadrop is produced by Menace Society or Dr. Disrespect, and it is a vertical extraction shooter where it is using the Unreal Engine 5, and it's basically Escape from Tarkov, but in the 80s and 90s with a whole bunch of different features and mechanics that are added into the game. So right now, last Friday, March 17th, Doc released the newest snapshot, Snapshot 5, for Deadrop, including the full gameplay loop and what to expect from future snapshots. So let's go over the new patch notes for this snapshot. To quickly brief over the patch notes for those who are interested, the hideout is under construction. They fully added Sector 3, which is the main core of the game, where it is the play space where you're able to extract, get loot, and fight other players. And it is basically using different extractions like helicopters, zip lines, doors, and basically a lift to get out of the match. And the Rising Freeze forces players upwards, which is basically the zone for battle royales, but this forces people up instead of in. So that is the concept for Sector 3. You have the main lobby music. If you're part of the first 10,000 variants or people who signed up early to play the game, you have the Visor Cortex now, which is only the first 10,000, and it's basically a custom face shield. But if you do not, if you're not the first 10,000, excuse me, then it doesn't really matter about this because you just have a generated one. But we have character design now, so you can easily identify which are enemies and players and which are variants or claws. So cool. We now have cloud saving, so your inventories will save. We have the armor system, so you can see the different tiers and the damage reduction from each. They polished the weapons of the DMR, assault rifle, SMG, semi-pistol, sniper, and pump shotgun. So these will be the polished weapons that will be in the game. They might tweak the damage and like range of each of them, but that's what they'll look like. They have the polished attachments, which you can see right here. They have, for being a variant or a tower key holder, you have the Deep Freeze collection, which I'll show in a minute. The weapon mod right here, as you can see, it will look visually different for each weapon and weapon class. You see some of the different changes right here. The lifelink stations, or the health stations that are basically on the map, which give you like 50 HP or whatever, or full HP, I can't remember. They're now fully modeled, so you can see them. They're called like lifelink. You have the smoke grenade is now added. The total match time is 18 minutes. The total player count right now is 36. And then they have the respawn system, which is in development and not fully finished, which is basically you get 2 lives after you die with your main character to try to get out, but you will not be able to respawn when the final extraction phase has begun. So the last couple of minutes of the game, you won't be able to respawn. The different extracts of chopper, zipline, and super lift, and maglock, which I explained earlier. Different looting and different UI improvements, weapon customization, and movement updates like leaning and stuff like that. They upgraded to Unreal Engine 5.1, which includes Lumen, Nanite, and virtual shadow mapping, which is really cool. Allows for more visually nice scenes and environments. Controllers are support, they improved it and they're still working on it. So the lore right here, and then the art is in a proxy plus, meaning it's not fully done. So let's talk about how you can play early and what are the benefits. So right now, if you are founder of the first 10,000 people and you haven't played it yet, you will automatically have all this. But if you are not, which I'm assuming most of the people watching this will not be a founder, you can buy a pass for right now to get into future snapshots until the game releases, which Doc was mentioning could be in 2024. So you will have access to the Season 0 Battle Pass, unique cosmetics, the Rising Cold Freeze, or some skins for weapons, and then you'll have access to special gameplay events, which will happen in Deadrop. So you can see early access to Snapshot 5 and beyond, exclusive cosmetics, Battle Pass, limited edition hideout item, and streaming rights, and founders receive all tower key benefits, so of the 10,000 people. And I also have a copy of founders referral code for 20% off, so I'll leave that in the description and in the pinned comment for those who are interested in playing and want to get $5 off, because it's $25, so you get 20% off. It's $5. So you'll be paying 20 instead of 25 if you are interested in playing. So that is basically the overview of Deadrop right now. And you can see it is PvPvE, which means there's going to be AI eventually. It's vertical extraction, meaning going up. It uses Unreal Engine. You will have a player hideout, for those who don't know, but it's under construction and not available in this build of the game. You're basically in this huge tower with multiple sectors. I believe it's 7, if I remember correctly. We only have 1 right now, so expect more. We're going to have different types of looting and quests eventually in the game. You're basically, like Escape from Tarkov, you're fighting or evading. You can fight if you want, or you can run into this loot. You have extracting, different ways to extract. And that basically sums it up. If you have any questions, I will be answering them in the comment section down below, but hopefully this gives you an outline of what to expect. And if you are interested in getting the tower key, which allows for exclusive access, be sure to do so before it runs out and use the code to save some money. So I'll be leaving that in the description, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.